beautiful great body. A very beautiful, nice girl is appreciated by everyone. But when that girl is there, then although the body is there, the so-called beauty is there, nobody appreciates. Is it not a fact? Similarly, I am traveling all over the world, European cities, American cities, I think. But wherever I go, I see that December, 4 or 5 years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago, we were living in the same country, the same atmosphere, but now they are called bright faces. What?
Now they're called
bright faces.
Bright face.
oh, bright faces.
And actually they are so. Because the consciousness is there. So this beauty of your country is a million times enhanced when there is Krishna consciousness. Otherwise it is dead.
Some people have asked if a lot of religions, and I know last night you talked about religions, have in the United States have something that they call social consciousness, which means establishing schools and giving money to causes, etc. And does Krishna have anything like this for the poor people?
Krishna is not only for the poor people, for the animals. You have for the poor people, but not for the animals. You send the animals to the slaughterhouse. Your love is like that, partial. You love the poor people, but not the poor animals. Therefore, your love is so limited and defective. And Krishna conscious person not only loves the poor man, but he loves the poor animals, poor beasts, insects, ants. He's so upright and so broad-minded. These men, those who are after opening a school and hospital, they cannot be compared even by 1,000 times fractional portion with the Krishna consciousness. They're so upright. It's like with this consciousness only, I am at the age of 7 years. I've left everything. I'm trying to make them Krishna conscious. I could have very easily retired and sit down and chant Hare Krishna. But Krishna consciousness is so, pushing that even an old man like me, he's also working hard there now. So who can be compared with the Krishna conscious man? There's not possible. They are inspired by spiritual life, whereas others, they're already dead. What science they can do?
People have asked me to ask you if you have anything comparable to this, like what they call social action.
Yes, social life. We are giving the best social service. Because the whole society is under darkness. Because the man does not know what is the aim of life. What is his constitutional position? What is his duty? Everyone is engaged in some business. As Gordolika Prabha, it is called in Sanskrit Gordolika Prabha. One man is doing, I shall do. One man is doing some sort of work. and has a family puja. They do not consider that this man is, the example is given in India, it is called Dhasan. Dhasan means, Dhari means lambs. The lambs are taken in the slaughterhouse in flocks. And in the slaughterhouse, if one lamb is somehow or other pushed, all the lambs will go. They have no sense that where we are going. They simply follow that one lamb has got him. So let us all go. You see? This is going on. They do not know by their process of so-called humanitarian work, they are all entering into the slaughterhouse. But one man has entered, so let him enter. Without understanding why where I am entering and what I am going to do. There is no concern. The nature's slaughterhouse. Now we are thinking that I am eating very nicely by slaughtering a cow. But he does not know that he is also slaughtered. This is nature's law. That's why if you kill a man, then he will be killed. Similarly, in God's law, if you kill an animal, the animal will kill it again. He does not know. And therefore that is Bhagavad. One has entered into slaughterhouse, let me enter. This is it.
You said that if one kills an animal, the animal will kill you again in
Oh yes.
another life?
Oh yes. Why not?
Why are so many young people why they become interested in going into Hare Krishna?
Because they are reasonable. When I speak like this, they appreciate. Therefore they come to me. I don't ask them to follow me blindly. I always speak to them philosophy, logic. And they are intelligent, they come to.
Yesterday you said that we weren't ready for the Krishna consciousness until 6 years ago. Yesterday you said that we weren't ready for the Krishna consciousness until 6 years ago. What made us ready 6 years ago?
This is process. They are trying to understand the philosophy. When I speak philosophy, not dogmas. It is not a religion. There is philosophy, background.
A while ago you were saying that our parents were enamored with this gorgeous dead body,
Yeah.
but their sons are not so much enamored.
Yes. That is the possibility.
This only started a few years ago.
How does the dress, wearing the saris and the ministry in hair, how does that better make one able to get into the Krishna consciousness?
Well, that is one's choice. A sari is not an essential factor to become Krishna conscious. But the idea, Krishna consciousness idea, especially belongs to Indian culture. Therefore, they like to be dressed like Indians. But that is not a part of our Krishna consciousness movement. That one is to learn Krishna consciousness, he has to take the sari. That is not our intention. That is their choice.
Many people on the street see that the Hare Krishna consciousness people doing the chanting, and a lot of them don't understand why they're doing it. I sort of do, but can you explain it better so I can explain it to other people?
That I have already explained yesterday, that we want to chant so that others may hear And by hearing, they will be benefited. This is it. They are not coming here to join the chanting. Therefore we are going outside so that they may hear and be benefited. That is all.
You said that Practice was a I can't pronounce it, disciplic succession. How did you know that you were going to be the disciple, and do you know who the next disciple will be?
Just like I know from my father, my grandfather's name, my great-grandfather's name. Similarly, this is also grandfather, great-grandfather, and so on. I know from my spiritual master. He knows from his spiritual master. He knows from his spiritual master. This is discipleship. Just like family service. Just like you were born in a big family and some hundreds of years ago your forefather was known as Sir John Stewart or something like that. How do you know it? That he belongs to your family. How do you know it?
They told me.
Yes, by tradition. And practically also, as we are speaking on Bhagavad Gita, we are speaking the same thing as Krishna said.
What is it called?
Bhagavad Gita.
How do you spell that?
B-H-A-D-A-V-G-I-T-A.
Very also.
Oh. That's it?
Sure. A new edition is coming out by Macmillan, which is
No, we can. Sorry, very good.
the new edition, right?
This is very big and elaborate.
Does this contain all this?
All the concepts that proposed. Now it is coming out in this bigger edition. Yes.
Bigger edition has original Sanskrit text, Roman translation.
This is the basic principle of Krishna consciousness. Our study is preliminary. This edition does not contain the original Sanskrit. The other edition contains the original Sanskrit, but its transliteration in Roman type, the word meaning, translation, and purpose. So you popularize this book by your religious, what is it? Your religious editor. So you make this book popular. You can do it.
How old is it? The
It is-
5,000 years?
Oh, this book is 5,000 years old.
When it was originally...
Yeah, originally spoken. But in your country it is published in the first night. No, there are other editions. But my Bhagavad Gita edition was published in 1968 by Macmillan Company.
I read a little bit in a magazine that Krishna Consciousness put out here, that when you came to the United States in 1966, you had $7, a letter of introduction, and a suitcase, and you went to Tompkins Square
Yes.
and started the chant. What happened once you started the chant?
Yes, I just like I was chanting, and young boys and girls were gathering. And later on they become my students.
And then you said you became ill and you went back to India?
Yeah.
And then,
Again I came back in 1968.
but hadn't you found that it had spread a lot before you came back? Because I remember it,
No, I just begun. It was taking, sprouting, but it required attention. That's why I came back again.
You spend most of your time now in the United States or in India?
No, I don't stay anywhere very long. I'm sometimes in India, sometimes in Africa, sometimes in Canada, sometimes Australia, New Zealand, India. So we are back, Japan. We have a branches all over. If I stay 1 week, the whole year in the country. There were so many branches.
Can one be a Baptist and can one go to a Baptist church still and also be in the Hare Krishna movement? Or
No, we are
must
not
one
different.
give up?
We have no objection. We don't say that you don't go to Baptist church. We don't say anyone. But gradually, they remain here and give us life. But we don't say our canvas. From this time you are serving. It's like we are meeting two friends, then meeting, we select the best friend and don't go to the other. This is the way. From this time you are serving. We don't say, but they prefer not to go anymore. But we don't say anyone that you don't go.
Do you know who will there be another disciple after you know who it will be?
I have got so many disciples.
But do you know who can you
Everyone is
inform
coming. Everyone. Not who, but everyone. It is not like that organized religion. It is what is called dynamic. One who has understood this philosophy, he would go out and preach. It's like I came to a country at the age of 70. At the age of 70, nobody goes outside alone with $7 in the pocket. But the impetus, the urge was there. Go. Similarly, everyone who has understood me, the urge will be there. He must preach. It is not that I designate somebody that you preach. No. It is so living force, great living force, that one who has understood this philosophy, he will not stay at home, he will preach. Without any salary. Not salaried preacher.
Do people that go into the Hare Krishna consciousness, do they have to live in the temple?
Not necessarily.
What do you eat?
When you read, it's not for that.
Krishna Prasad.
How do you spell that?
Give us some Krishna Prasad.
How do you spell that?
Prasad.
What is it?
Prasadam means food stuff left by Krishna after eating.
Leftover of Krishna after Krishna eats.
That's called prasad. We don't eat anything which is not, first of all, eaten by Krishna. Remnants of food stuff left by Krishna.
And you don't eat meat?
No, because Krishna does not eat meat. Therefore, we do not eat.
And you don't believe in killing flies or ants or anything like that?
No. The Christians also order not to kill but they don't obey the order. Christian commandment is there. Thou shalt not kill, but they are very busy in killing us.
What about vegetables? That's a lie.
Yes. Like we say that we take Krishna Prasad. Krishna takes vegetables. So, if there is any responsibility, it goes to Krishna. We take fragrance of food stuff led by Krishna. Actually, vegetable has got also life, but an animal has got also life. But those animal eaters, they also make some discrimination. They eat other animals, not the animals produced by him. Why? Why this discrimination? He can eat his own children. Why does he not eat?
Wait, I didn't really understand. You said that he didn't
Cow.
eat, a cow would eat a cow?
No, cow is an animal, and his children are also animals. Why does he not eat his own children?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Now you can guess why does he not eat? If you say, just like you told, vegetable has got also life. Similarly, if you want to eat another life, why don't you eat your own children? Why?
Because it's your own children.
Why this discrimination?
Because it's your own.
Huh?
It's your own children. That's why, probably.
So all you can think, I can eat other children. That is not wrong. Others may eat your children, you eat others' children. That day will come. That is stated. These animal eaters will eat now one another's children. Just like I heard in the concentration camps in Germany, they ate their own stool out of hunger. Chittarananda Maharaj told me, some responsible told me.
Mm-hmm.
So, Krishna has given you so many nice things, grains, that is for human body. Grains, fruits, flowers, meat, so many nice things Krishna has given for the human society. Why they should kill animals? Animal killing is part. Tigers, lions, those who live in the jungle, the human society, this is the animals, the tigers, the dogs, they are not very appreciative of this type of food stuff.
Do I put it in here? Do I?
Any way you like.
So, and we can prepare hundreds and thousands of nice preparations from grains and fruit, milk and sugar. Hundreds and thousands of nice palatable dishes. They should learn how to eat. Simply taking a lump of flesh and boil it and eat little black pepper. Is it very good eating?
Taking what?
Lump of flesh, boil, and see, and putting little salt and black pepper and eat it. Is it very good eating?
Just a lump of flesh, a carcass.
No.
Boil it with a little salt and pepper.
And comparing, there is so many nice food stuff we prepare.
What about things like lettuce or carrots and things like that that are grown in the ground?
Srila Prabhupada explained that
That's
those
what- that's-
also have life. But Krishna accepts those food stuff.
But another point is that
According-
if we take this fruit, this tree is not killed. Actually, it is not killing. If you take some vegetables, take some leaves and twigs, but it is not killed.
You also were talking about meditation, and I didn't understand what you said last night. You said you don't meditate. That you do not meditate.
No, we don't meditate like others, artificial. We meditate actually, just like this boy is working, this boy is working. That is meditation. He is working on Krishna taste. So therefore, Krishna, 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 Krishna is going on. Automatically. They are cooking for Krishna. They are worshipping Krishna. They are recording for Krishna. Typing for Krishna. Everything for Krishna. And that is the best meditation. Artificially, if you sit down for 15 minutes and thinking of something and meditating on something, that is artificial. What is it? The so-called meditation, what? They have no subject matter for meditation. Impersonal. They are concentrating their mind on some color, some change of color. And if you can concentrate your mind on some color, why not on Krishna? So colorful. Just see that. As soon as he is advised to concentrate his meditation on Krishna, they will not agree. They will agree to concentrate on some color change. And this is their foolishness. And if you are concentrating on some created color, artificially, so why not see the real color, Krishna? That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. They are accepting unnecessary some trouble. Therefore, Lesha Udikatalasti Sam Abhakya Sapsajiva. They are trying to concentrate on something impersonal. That means they are accepting trouble. That's all. Lesha Udikata. Udikata means more troublesome.
What is the relationship with Hare Krishna to Chaitanya?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, 500 years ago, he started this Hare Krishna movement, very vigorous in Bengal. Not Bengal, all over India.
He started it?
Yes. He is understood as the father of this movement.
And despite the fact that it started 5,000 years ago?
Yes. Why I did it? Artificially. 5,000 years ago, Krishna spoke very definitely on Krishna consciousness. So it was going on in India. Hare Krishna mantra is coming since a very long time. Everyone knows, every Indian, Hindu especially, they know this Hare Krishna. The chant of, in village to village, there is a group for chanting Hare Krishna.
Some people have considered Chaitanya to be a Hindu. Do you have any relationship with Hinduism?
Hindu, that's like you call our man as Hindu because they dress like Hindu. It's like you are also dressed in sari. If you become accustomed to this habit, people may call you Hindu. That is a difference. But we are neither Hindus nor Muslims nor Christians. We are servant of God, servant of Krishna. That is our real identity. According to Hindus, the Europeans, Americans, they are militias governed.
They're what?
Militia. Militia means untouchable.
Untouchable?
Yes. What is the meaning of militia? Huh? Degraded. So, but we don't consider anyone degraded because anyone who takes Krishna consciousness is more than a Brahmin. It's not degraded. Otherwise, even if he is born in a Brahmin family, he is degraded if he has no Krishna consciousness. The exact word used in this connection. মুচি হয়ে সুচি হয় যদি কৃষ্ণ ভজে, সুচি হয়ে মুচি হয় যদি কৃষ্ণ থাকে, means the cobbler in India, a cobbler is considered the lowest of the society. The cobbler becomes a Brahmin, the highest of the society. He takes to Krishna consciousness. Similarly, Suchi hai, Muchi hai, Jadi Krishna said it. If one gives up Krishna consciousness, even though he is born in a Brahmin family, he becomes a cobbler. Because he considers only the skin, cobbler's business is to test the skin, tenant. So if anyone is interested in the skin, he is no better than cobbler.
You understand?
Cobbler has been carrying expert.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it is a great office, carrying expert.
But does Hare Krishna have the caste system in it?
Does Hare Krishna accept caste?
Yes. In fact, we are treating Brahmins. Caste system by quality. That is statement in Bhagavad Gita. Caste Varnam Maya system Guna Karma Vibhav. Caste system is created by God according to quality and work. By division of labor. Yes. One is engaged. Then spiritual consciousness, they are called Brahmana. One who is engaged in administration affairs is called Kshatriya. One who is engaged in business and productive affairs is called Vaishnava. And one who cannot do anything but simply give some service is called Sudra. This division is all over the world. You may call it or not, but such division is existing everywhere.
But can anyone leave his caste and go into the Brahmins if they become Hare Krishna?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Anyone who is fit for entering into the kingdom of God, he must be a Brahmin. Without Brahminical qualification, how he can enter into the spiritual kingdom? So our this Krishna consciousness movement also training the student to become Brahmin. Because without becoming Brahmin, how he can understand Brahma?
In other words, Srila Prabhupada explained that the caste system is there, but anybody who becomes Krishna consciousness, within Krishna consciousness, we do not think somebody is lower. If I am Krishna conscious and I'm doing the lowest work, I'm not considered low. because the work is the meditation, because I'm doing it for Krishna. So there is within Krishna consciousness, but outside, God has order. Listen.
Besides that, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, or Arjuna, that you are my beloved friend and devotee. But Arjuna was neither a Brahmin or sannyasi or brahmachari or a man engaged in austerity. He was a grihastha householder, politician, but still Krishna accepted him as his devotee. Of course, so devotee to become devotee does not depend on this material division of them. It is transcendental. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpata. One who is engaged in Krishna's service is already on the Brahma stage.
If one wanted to be involved in Hare Krishna, does one have to give up if he was working or going to school? Would you have to stop?
No.
I mean, like if a reporter wanted to join it, could he still be a reporter? Or if a businessman wanted
No,
to
you have
still
got
do
to
it?
change your position. Still you can become Krishna. Simply, you have to hear about Krishna. That is recommended by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That one does not require to change his position. He is to learn Krishna by hearing through proper source. Then everything will be done. It is not required that he has to change his position.
And doing all the work or whatever.
By
for
hearing,
Krishna?
you will understand. As you go on understanding, he will do the needful himself.
He goes on understanding, he'll do the needful.
Because he is hearing. By hearing, he is becoming learned, experienced. As he becomes experienced, he does the needful out of his own accord.
It will be very nice if in the beginning you will include a definition of Krishna consciousness.
Why don't you give me one?
It is not a sect of religion.
Krishna consciousness moment is that we allow everyone to come and hear about Krishna without changing his position. And as he learns, as he becomes advanced in Krishna consciousness, he himself makes the necessary changes.
Which are what though?
Huh?
What are they? The necessary changes.
Necessary changes just like you saw me first yesterday, as you changed your dress. I did not ask you. I did not ask you to put on a sari. By the association it becomes like that. Sangat sanjayate kama. If you associate with devotees, then you become devotee. If you associate with drunkard, then you will be drunkard. The association is very important fact. So our opening of different centers means we are giving the facility of association with devotees. That is the purpose of opening center. Any outsider comes and sees the behavior of this devotee, the chanting and the worship of the deities, their mode of life, eating. These are all facilities for any layman to become Krishna conscious.
And if one becomes a Brahmin, will one be reborn again, or will one reach?
Now, if he, in this life, one understands what is Krishna, then he goes back to Krishna. in the Krishna Loka. Simply by understanding what is Krishna, that's all.
And you won't have to come back?
No.
And if you don't understand, you might come back as a dog or he lives or whatever.
No, he does not go to Krishna Loka, he remains here. He remains here in this material world, and if he remains in this material world, there is chance of getting the body of a dog or the body of a demigod, according to his work.
How does Hare Krishna feel about marriage and children?
Marriage is recommended. We get our boys and girls married. We don't allow to remain as friends, no. That is illicit. Marriage is in our program, in Bhagavad Gita, it is recommended. Sex life in marriage is Krishna. And actually we are having, if you sometimes come to Los Angeles, we'll find small children, how they are Krishna conscious.
Do they go to school?
Yes, we have got our own school program at Dallas. But after 3-4 years, they remain with their parents. Nothing is prohibited. But unless it is doctored with Krishna consciousness, we take it as dead and lump of matter. The same example. Just like a beautiful body, very young, beautiful body. It is useful so long the consciousness is there. If the body has no consciousness, nobody cares for the beautiful body. Therefore the body is not important, consciousness is important.
What about drugs? What about drugs?
That is nonsense. We have already said that we don't allow our students to be intoxicated.
So then, what about smoking or...
Everything is nonsense. According to our definition, they are all sinful activities. And so long one is addicted to sinful activities, he cannot understand Krishna or God.
Now, what's going to happen on Saturday at the festival? Are you going to have a big sort of wagon of fruit, things like you did in San Francisco?
More than that.
But, I mean, what should I say is going to happen?
First, at 1:30 to 3:30, we're going to take the deity, jogging off the pony from the temple, and parade with him down to the park, double park full, and then there'll be grand kirtan over the speakers, some chanting with the drum and the cartwheels, and there'll be displays of all these posters, and displays of all of Vanagas's books, and displays of our different incense and things that we manufactured and maintained on the Krishna consciousness. There'll be a 4-course feast, and one sweet and some vegetable and some savory and some drink. And then something like that. At 4 p.m. Divine Grace will arrive and talk to you.
Do people have to pay money to get in?
No, there's nothing required to accept any offering.
I just have one more question. How do people in Hare Krishna, if they need money to buy anything, how do they support themselves?
Krishna supplies.
Better if I offer
You
it?
think we need the money?
No, I don't. That's why I'm wondering now.
You are working so hard to get money, and we are chanting Hare Krishna. Krishna is supplying money. Similarly, if you simply chant Hare Krishna, he'll also get money. Krishna is God. He cannot supply money. Do you think like that?
No.
No, what is your idea? God is all powerful, all opulent, he has got all riches. So how is that he cannot supply money? If his devotee requires it. Just like I came here with $10, now we are spending $70,000 per month. Krishna is supplying money. But we don't spoil the money in self-care, and that is the difference between the ordinary man getting money and our getting money. Our money, each person is spent for Krishna, not for self-care.
Not for what?
Sense gratification. Material world, as soon as he gets money, he brings bottle of whiskey and goes to the nightclub. But as soon as we get money, we publish one Krishna book or open a center. That is the difference.
How many cents do you have now? You have 105 in the United States?
No, in the United States we have got about 50.
And you have about that many in Europe?
Yes.
Thank you.
Take this to that.
You drink it? Or do is that what you
Yes,
said?
yes, yes.
Milk. That's milk.
Oh, good. What's in it?
Sugar.
Good.
You see, this nice food stuff is supplied by cows, and we kill cows. We don't kill.
You don't?
We don't, but I mean to human being. That's why I'm grateful. You drink the breast milk of your mother. Would you like to kill her?
No.
Then why the cow should be killed? She is mother. She is giving milk. Everyone is drinking cow's milk. And the cow again will sent to the cattle. Is that very good for you? Is that humanitarian?
I guess not. But the one thing I don't understand is exactly what Christians have the Ten Commandments, which they take.
But they don't follow it.
No, but what exactly, if I wanted to explain and not too long,
Just like,
what are your basic tenets of belief?
we believe, our point is that you become lover of God. We don't say that this religion is better than that religion. We say in the religion there is hint of God consciousness. So we want to see whether you are becoming God conscious or not by following your religion. Just like in Christian religion, there is commandment, thou shalt not kill. But we see all the Christians are engaged in killing. So what kind of Christian is it? What do you think?
Well, they wouldn't be a good Christian. But do you believe that everything in the world is alive, like the chairs and rocks and everything? Is in the level of, is part of God?
What is it?
He said, is everything part of God and alive, meaning is there life?
No, not alive. God, everything is part of God. Just try to understand. This finger is part of my body. And this nail is also part of my body. But when you cut the nail, there is no blood and you don't feel any pain. But you cut your finger, just a little bit. There is blood and there is pain. Why?
Because that's more alive than this.
Anyway, but the nails and this part, everything part of my body. So everything is part of God.
But some things are more alive.
Something is called dead matter and something is called living entity.
Chair is not a living entity.
Yes.
It is dead matter.
But it is part of God. Everything is part of God.
Well,
But the tree from which the chair came from was a living entity.
That is also the explained. The man is coming from the living entity. It is not coming otherwise.
And this body is dead. This is matter. The living entity
It is within.
is within, inside.
If it is breathing and reproducing,
Everything is the mechanical action of the body.
Where there's a living entity,
and reproduction, then there's
where there's a living entity, there's 6 things. There's birth, growth, sustenance, stays for a while, then it reproduces something, then it dwindles, and finally it dies. So those are the symptoms of a living entity.
Living entity, so far is body is concerned. These changes are for the body, not for the living entity.
okay. And so then you said that when one attains the Brahman, the one goes back to the
To
original?
become Brahmin means he is in knowledge. He is perfectly in knowledge what is what. That is called Brahmin.
But
If you are not after attaining Brahman,
Krishna, you're the, when you die, you want to go to
Krishna consciousness.
Don't die, change body. Just like you have changed your dress. You have not died. Similarly, we change our dress, we do not die. That change of dress, the dress is transformed in different positions, as explained maybe. But change, byproduct, dwindling, that transformation of the body, not of the soul. Therefore, death means death of this body, not of the soul.
Well, thank you very much.
So, right now is how to go.
Okay.
So that people may be attracted to Krishna consciousness.
Where do you
That
go?
will be great service to Krishna, God.
Where do you go to New York from San Diego? Are you going to New York from San Diego?
Yeah. Next time going to New York. From here.
Thank you.
We can see it all the
Oh,
food.
I can't eat anymore, they're very good.
You can take it with you and eat it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
How do you do?
one time, the radio station that was going to interview one of the technicians who runs the machine got sick and was in the hospital. The material body is temple of diseases, and so they said they cannot do the show this evening. Maybe tomorrow evening, they will call tomorrow.
That's all. I'm not.
The Indian people, because they said you can come at 7:30, we told them 8:30, we can go a little bit earlier. We can go to the Indian people who invited you to come at 7:30 instead of at 8:30, an hour earlier.
That's all.
Is that right?
What is time now?
6:08.
That's all right.
Is there anything we can do? Anything we can get you now?
No.
Okay.
The Irish come back.
When are we going in?
So we leave at 7. That'll be the special 7:30. 20 minutes, half an hour. All right?
Yeah.
So,
That'll be ready.
That big long microphone with the...
You have it?
No, I brought it. You should take it with you. Another good microphone. Probably will. I can put it in the briefcase for you too. Put it in a briefcase.
Yeah, no, it's not like that.
The point is, you can lay it on the table here and pick up all my very good.
tomorrow.
And if he's landing, like a landing, or
Oh, yeah, must be all of it.
one microphone.
Nice copies, man. We have copies here too, like 20 old stuff we fixed up.
And then if there's questions, direct your call on, you can use that microphone. Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's another article in the paper, did anyone bring it over? Probably want to see it. No, they were reading it there, and I asked whatchamacallit to bring it over.
get all these cases in it before we leave, because when I'm duplicating sorting out, I just don't want to carry them all over. I want to carry them around the world once. I thought we didn't have time now later. So when you go, you keep coming back. Different track. Recording slow, the tape was too slow. Yeah. You have a broken wire there. What? I don't know if I don't know if we are going Nyanka or Houston. What is that now? The barn? The barn? Oh, I didn't bring that barn. I'm gonna do this if we do.
Just coming. Just coming. As soon as there is job, there must be stop. As soon as there is stop, there must be job.
Why does this have Jesus beyond and this has
Now is that way. Just sometimes stop. It is very relaxed and comfortable, but the root is there. As soon as you are just, you must be immediate to stop. So that is Jahan is just something. Tahan is something.
include here Arula.
There are so many. We require practice. That you can run down and consider that.
still be bringing his car.
Well, if you have